So we're on board the WestJet flight, just getting ready to take off out of Toronto Pearson, on our way to Antigua, and a 10-day sailing trip around the islands. Are you all ready to go?
Oh yeah, got my pins.
Great. So we are leaving at about -15.
And arriving at +28.
Perfect. Well, we've arrived in Antigua, 4-hour flight. The flight is about a half an hour early. And what a temperature difference when you walk off that aircraft from Toronto at 10 or 15 below to 25, 26 degrees above here. So we are now, first time in Antigua. And this is the best dressed man in Antigua. Look at that, look at that suit. I love that tie.
You got it.
Whoa, yeah. Goes with the shoes too.
When you come back, I'll have something for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. This one, on you.
I didn't put that on.
Well, it's been $45 in booze and beer at the airport here in Antigua, and we are now finally ready to go. The captain's arrived.
The video man.
With his rubber boots. Where's those boots?
Oh, the boots.
You see the boots there. Are you expecting a flood? Okay, so now we're heading to Nelson's Harbor.
Yeah, there's lots of snow here.
And 5 was right again. He said wait 10 minutes and he was bang on. Jolly Harbor, about a 30-minute ride from Antigua Airport. Our first look at the water. We found her!
Okay.
So the first morning on the boat, we're up at, some people up at 6 o'clock, others up at about 7 o'clock, the sun's up. And the biggest challenge of the morning is remembering the code to the showers. And the men's shower is different from the ladies' shower. And I've got a different code from what Paul had, but the cleaning lady is in there right now, and she doesn't move too fast. She just takes her time. She was in the the men's washrooms earlier, and she wasn't moving out of there. It was like, when I'm done, you can come in.
And Bob, just to confirm, 00000.
Yeah, yeah, it was a little more complicated than that. 0000. Just having a little cup of tea this morning. I think it's a little orange pico that was made for me. I'm gonna leave the scotch and the vodka till a little later in the day. People have gone aboard to have a shower. I'll just put a little bit of music on. And gonna take a little look around the dock area before we make our way out of here at around noon, heading over towards St. Kitts.
Nothing's gonna change my world. 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 Images of broken light which dance before.
Had a shower. Good shower, had a little bit of a briefing. The weather's pretty rough out there.
Is it?
He didn't recommend we try to get this to St. Kitts today. He said it's going to take 6 to 7 hours. He said better go out, test it, stay in a bay tonight, and then take off early tomorrow because it'll take us an hour to clear customs here.
So this is the grocery store in Antigua at Jolly Harbor. Not a bad little booze selection at this store. So this is how you buy groceries in Antigua. You go to the store, you load up, and then the nice clerk comes and helps you take all the groceries back to your boat. You get a wheelbarrow from the place. $480 US worth of provisions, including $100 and some worth of beer and wine. Just a few beer, few Carib. Well, if all goes according to plan, we should be setting sail in a couple hours from now. The guys are at customs getting all the paperwork done with all the passports. We bought provisions at the store, loaded up the boat, everything's ready to go for provisions. We just got to top up with water. Maybe we'll be out of here in a couple hours and sail over to St. Kitts, which is about a 4 to 5-hour sail to get down there. Now the winds are choppy, but our captain says we should be okay. So I think we're going to give it a shot and see what happens.
I have to check the navigation where we're going.
Let's see the feet.
I have to check the navigation, guys. We have to know where we're going. We don't want to hit that rock there. There's a big rock over there.
There's a big rock. It's called an island. Well, it's Tuesday morning now, probably about 10:30 in the morning, and we are just offshore of St. Kitts. We sailed yesterday 7 hours from Jolly Harbor in Antigua over to a little island just off of St. Kitts and got in behind there. Came in the dark last night, didn't get anchored till about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. Had dinner on board the boat. And today got up, went for a swim around the boat, and now we're just making our way over to the St. Kitts Harbor. And we're going to go aboard, or go on shore in St. Kitts and look around, see what's in St. Kitts.
Yeah.
First order of business, cocktail,
Yeah.
restaurant, and perhaps a toiletto for my friend Paul. How you doing, Paul?
That's what he's doing, running for.
So I bought this shirt for $10, and everybody likes it except my wife. She hates this shirt. This shirt is going to be used in the backyard this summer in Toronto while I'm barbecuing.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to use this shirt.
In the barbecue.
Hang on, I want to check this store out in here. So this is our best deal yet for carobs. The deal was 3 carobs for $5, and my shot of tequila, which was a good shot, was $5 alone just for that. So the beer's the better deal. All about the deal. Well, St. Kitts is like a lot of other Caribbean destinations. The closer you are to the cruise ships, the more expensive stuff is, and the further away you get from the cruise ships, the deals get better. Now, we did find a liquor store here. The deals in the liquor store were absolutely phenomenal. Grey Goose for like $40 for the big bottle. So there are some really good deals on booze and things like that. But it's a really touristy area. You can see all around me here. It's just designed for tourists off these cruise ships. You catch them fast. They've only got about 4 hours on land and then they're gone. So you got to nail them fast. So that's what this is all about. St. Kitts. We'll see what St. Martin's like when we get over there. You look like a Canadian dog with all that fur. You look like a Canadian dog. Yes, you do. Come here. Come here. What a nice dog. I don't even know what kind of dog that is.
What kind of dog?
So ends our visit to St. Kitts. We're going to head back onto the boat. It's about 4 o'clock. Take the dinghy back out to the boat and have supper on board the boat tonight. And maybe drink a little bit of rum. A little coconut rum. We're rolling along about 9-10 knots here with the wind. We're really moving. 17-18 mile an hour. Kilometers per hour.
Kilometers or miles? 10 knots.
Extreme sailing. I want to get off. The boat's going over.
Is that St. Martin over there?
Yeah, to the left, yeah.
And this is Gustavia, actually. This is the harbor here.
And what do we know about St. Bart's?
St. Bart's, French island, occupied, I think, at one time by the British.
Destination
French
of the
took over
stars.
when they made a deal to divide the islands up, and St. Bartholomew is what it is. And, and it's St. Bart's now.
Good morning from St. Bart's, French island in the Caribbean. We arrived here about 5 o'clock after about 7 hours of fairly rough weather last night. Made it into St. Bart's and moored just in the harbor here. Came into town last night, had dinner at St. Bart's, so we've been looking around town a little bit this morning, checking the place out, and just had a shower at the public washrooms here. So we've had an hour or so in town. Bought a few groceries and we're going to head back to the boat in the dinghy, and then had a little short sail today over to some place where it's kind of fun. Nice beach. Had some rough weather yesterday, so we're looking forward to just a nice easy day today. So this is St. Bart's. It's supposed to be the sort of Monte Carlo of the Caribbean. Lots of nice restaurants, lots of beautiful yachts here. It's a very high-end island. They say St. Bart's has some very beautiful women. Oh wait, there's two now. Right there. Looks like they've all been showered up. Heard the screaming in the shower, girls. What was the problem?
Oh, we were just trying to soak up. It was so cold.
Ours were warm. We had warm water.
Really?
Yeah. So the guys have bought some groceries.
Okay.
They're on their way. So that's our transportation there. That's how we get back and forth from the boat. It's the dinghy. And we'll head out right past the Knickerbocker here, out into the bay, past all the big yachts in St. Bart, and then head back to our 52-foot Beneteau. And there's the Not Guilty and Captain Stardeck.
Look at that. Overpowered. Great visit, huh? Great visit, chief boy. Look at this nice paint job. Division, they got blue pit red. There's the top, the yellow top, behind that up, behind that, right here. That was beautiful.
That's what a red snapper looks like after it's been devoured. I should have gotten a picture when it first arrived, but I did not.
So can you hear? That's what a piece of beef looks like after I took advantage of it.
There were the snails right over there. We were careful. Those were the snails, escargot. Had a couple of those.
Look at your eyes, boy.
The red wine. The show. Red snapper, mahi mahi. Okay, where's my dancers? Are they gone? I'm following them. So we're going to take a taxi now. We're going to go over to the famous Saint Martin Airport Beach, which you can see this jets landing right over your head as you're sitting on the beach. You can jump in our taxi and away we go. So this is the famous runway bar. This is where the jets come in right over the ocean, right over this bar, and then land at the airport right there. Oh, the sand is beautiful here. Very nice and soft. It's just great. Ah, 10-15 minutes. Should be a big one. Well, we've seen the Sunset Bar and Grill. Time to head out of here now and head to another location. See if we can get some more action here. There's apparently a regatta party going on. We're gonna go check that out. Hey. Who's this guy?
My friend Bobby.
Bobby? Who's that guy? We don't even know who that is.
No, we don't know. But he's an action guy.
So I guess that this is Simpson. Lee's Roadside Grill. All right, let's go in. Look at the chicken and ribs. Oh! So lobster?
You wanna that's just langosta. You wanna eat that?
Langosta. Is it like a lobster?
Yeah, you just eat the tail. Yeah. You wanna that?
Look at a whole pail of them.
Yeah. You wanna eat one?
I might. That's cool.
They weigh them in here, and it's $21 a pound.
Wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath. Yes, I can. When you're falling down, screaming about my love, what's going on? Yeah, and I say,
I'm going to take you out and show you the front of the island. Little beach volleyball, anybody? And that's it. We were pretty much the only people when we first got here. Now there's a few more. Vino!
Vino.
Is it Casa del Diablo?
I feel like a mermaid from the sea.
Good morning, everyone. It's now Monday morning, and we're about to head out of the harbor here at Simpson's near Saint-Martin on the island. Make our way on a long sail today. We got to get back towards Antigua, and they say it's about a 14-hour sail to get back. So whether we do that today or split it into 2 days, we're not sure. But we got 18 to 20 knot winds on the journey today, and we're going to be heading into the wind. So going against the wind. So we may have to do a little tacking back and forth. About to pull out of here. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. We could be doing some night sailing as well. Sun's going down around 6 o'clock, but we've had 3 days in this area. Yesterday we were at Anguilla on the island. Today we're going to pull out, start making our way towards Antigua. If we get back to Antigua, 14 hours. If we go to St. Bart's, maybe a little less, maybe 9-10 hours. So we've had a little sandwich, a little bit to eat, getting the boat ready. Time to head back towards Antigua. Polish flag has come down.
Polish eagle, Polish buckram.
We've been flying the
400 years old flag.
how old?
400 years old. Because that was our flag for the country.
Yeah.
They changed it after First War. Okay, hold on, don't go any go forward. Don't go up, don't. Okay, turn off, you're a little bit too close to the wind. Yeah, we go. We're almost in Mississauga, Bob.
One wrong move, you are gone forever. And there's no going back to get you. You're just gone. You know, it's weird laying in the cabin, in the bed, laying against that wall, thinking there's only about 10 millimeters between you and all that water. And you're pressed right up against the wall because of the pressure of the keeling over. And all that water's right beside you. So we've come about 30 miles now from Saint Martin. We've been sailing for just about 5.5, 6 hours. And the sun is just starting to go down now. It's about 5 o'clock, 5:30. It'll be down in half an hour, 40 minutes. It'll get dark. We're going to sail overnight. We still have another 12, maybe 14 hours to go to Antigua. So that should put us into Antigua probably at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, if it all goes well. Sea is still fairly rough. What's the wind? We're 23 knots of wind right now. And how high would the waves be, do you think?
The waves are big around 8 to 10. 8 to 10 feet rather, waves. So we're rolling along here, but we still got a ways to go. As the sun goes down, we should probably maybe even see the sun come back up. Just pulled into Jolly Harbor and Antigua after a 20-hour sail from Saint Martin. Started at noon yesterday. We got here at 7 o'clock this morning. Pretty rough at times last night. Pitch black, raining off and on, and the seas were very rough, up to 36 knots at times. But we made it here, and we're glad we did. Just at the fueling dock now, gonna get some fuel and then get into a berth. Well, our trip to Antigua has come to an end. 10 days down in the Leeward Islands of the Caribbean. Trip that included Antigua, St. Bart's, over to Saint Martin, up to Anguilla, and then sailed back to Antigua. The boat is just being reserviced. It's going to go back out later today and head out on another charter. So that's our trip for this month of March 2015. Had an excellent time. Weather was pretty good for us the whole trip. We got all our luggage about ready to go. Catch a cab to the Antigua airport, and then a 4.5, 5-hour flight back to Toronto as we say goodbye to the not guilty one more time in the Caribbean. Bye.
And we're at the airport, just about to take off and head back to Toronto. So cheers, everybody. Great trip. Great trip.
Hey, great
Cheers.
sailing. Hey, Richard, where's Richard? There we are.
Cheers.
Guys,
Hey!
so go to open sea. Thanks to be.
Goodbye, Antigua.